Good morning, and look, stuff's frozen because it's cold out here. I just brought strawberries out to the girls. Oh, it's cold, windy, branches all over the backyard. Oh, let's go make something warm to eat. I was recently asked about my bread knives, so let me show you. I have two, and this one is from IKEA. Let's see if I can find the... right there. You could just about see... There it is, IKEA. And I love this because the tine goes all the way into the handle, which is a sign of a better quality knife because that means it won't break off here. So the handle is really formed around the knife blade, and I love that because it's really long. And then I have this one, which doesn't even have a plastic handle. It's all forged out of metal, which I love as well. And this one is, oh, focus. It's Hoffritz, Hoffritz. Sorry, I'm making a piece of challah with some brie and honey in it for my breakfast, along with the coffee. I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. There it is, yummy. I melted a little bit. Yeah. So, and the rest of the bread, I'm going to make French toast and pop that in the freezer so it doesn't go bad. I could just pop the sliced bread in the freezer, but it'll be easier if I just make the French toast. And Moses wants them because he smells the honey. Little weasel. So I'm going to go have my coffee and breakfast. Do not let this simple piece of bread with some melted cheese on it fool you into thinking, oh, it's just a piece of bread with some melted cheese. This totally brings me back to being a kid, growing up in Europe. The melted cheese, and for those of you who do like brie but don't like the rind, I personally adore the rind. As a matter of fact, I think my husband eats the brie inside and gives me the rind, kind of like he does with salmon skin when it's fried. I just love the combination, and the challah just has enough of that yummy sweetness. And because I don't sweeten my coffee, I just use, I think I use creamer, hazelnut creamer today. The little drizzle of honey is just delicious. These are marriages that withstand the test of time. And I could have foregone the bread entirely if I had some fresh figs or, yeah, probably could have just had some crackers. But yeah, this is really delicious. I just want to show you. There's a gratuitous shot of melty cheese. The wind is so strong outside that the gusts of wind are freaking the dogs out. They think someone's walking up to the house. And there's like this tornado, leaf-lado of the tree that's across the street that still has some of its leaves that get ripped off from the wind, and they cyclone around the yard. It's just bizarre. Totally bizarre. So I have consumed my yummy breakfast. I'm gonna go wash this dish, and I still have some coffee. I have a lemon seltzer. I need to stay hydrated. Oh my gosh, the new supplements that I took yesterday. Horse pills. OMG. It took an entire liter of water. Did I take it? I think it was plain seltzer yesterday, for me to consume all of those. So I guess that's one way to get my water in. I know that when I take the supplements, I'll at least drink a liter. So I'm trying to stay as close as possible to a gallon of water a day. I know that sounds like a lot, but the bigger you are, the more fluids you need, because your body's like 75% water, and your cells start to get dehydrated before you actually are aware of it. Kind of like when you're parched. When you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So it's like the last ditch effort for your body to say, hey, can you water me please now? So no escapees from the chickens this morning, no eggs. I filled them up, gave them fresh water, gave them the strawberries. I have a couple of little projects I want to do in the kitchen today. So barring any work mishaps, any unscheduled meetings, that's what I mean by mishaps, I'm going to try and tackle that whenever you have an overwhelming task at hand or on the horizon, it's always easiest to break it down into smaller segments. For example, if I think of everything that I want to do for spring cleaning, that's easy. That in itself can make me run for the hills, like rather than clean and burn the whole thing down. But obviously I'm not going to do that. But if I break it down to, okay, I'm going to go through all of the cans to make sure, in our pantry, to make sure that everything is still, to make sure that everything that's perishable gets tossed, or anything that's nearing expiration gets put to the front of the line, those kind of things. But again, if I look at the whole list of things that I need to do, it's too overwhelming. It really is. So for the remainder of March, now that I feel kind of got my footing back, and I just sound like I'm sick, but I don't feel sick. I mean, I'm sleeping fine at night, just a little stuffed up, so that's not stopping me. And I've already shed my socks. I don't care if it's 27 degrees outside. Why is it 27 degrees on March? Is it 18th? 18th. Like, holy moly. And isn't the official first day of spring on Saturday? Yikes. So, again, so I'm going to do my 15-minute rule. Trying not to get distracted, especially if I'm bringing something to another room. It's very easy to get distracted because then you're like, oh, and I need to put this away, or this needs to go here. So I'm going to spend 15 minutes on a task, and wherever I am at the end of that 15 minutes, which I will absolutely time myself, I'll set an alarm, and then see where I am. I can walk away. I mean, obviously I have the flexibility of doing this from home. So even though I may not take an entire lunch hour all at once, I could break it up throughout the morning, or, plenty of people step away from their desks. It's not like I'm chained to my desk. I know exactly what I need to get accomplished and the time frame in which I need to do it, and I make myself available. So if I do step away from my desk, my, immediate context says stepped away, be right back, or if I'm in a meeting, it says that. So I have a couple of things I want to get accomplished today, and it's really nice for me. I find it very useful for me to set goals. Let me just grab my little to-do list to set goals, because I keep myself accountable. It's nice to, it's one thing to have something in mind. Oh, I really want to get this done today, and it's kind of in your head. It's another thing to put it down on paper, because you've already put it down, and now you're going to be seeing that at the end of the day. So, we ended up, I don't know if I mentioned this, we ended up not having any, corned beef for dinner last night, because Paulie called and said he wasn't really feeling like a full meal, which we sometimes do. Obviously, you see the food that I share, the dinners that we have when I prepare them. As aside from leftovers, I don't really show you the leftovers, but you know that nothing goes to waste in this house. But he called me and he said, I'm really not in the mood for a full-fledged meal, especially since corned beef and potatoes and cabbage can be kind of heavy on you. We decided to just opt for a fruitarian kind of thing. I think he had, and don't freak out when you hear this. Well, no, you can have whatever reaction you want. It's natural, but I'm just forewarning you. I think he had 4, 5, 6 oranges, and I had 4 or 5. And some of them were the smaller tangerines, and obviously we have, as it turns out, all the dogs now eat oranges. Moses definitely is the most adapted connoisseur of them. But last night, even Mushka was eating oranges, and I had something bizarre happen yesterday that kind of made me sit up and notice. We have a Chihuahua that's about, I think now she's about 5 pounds. Sorry, you're staring at my empty plate. Give you something else to look at. She's about 5 pounds, and she turned 12 in December, so she's not a puppy. She just always looks like a perpetual puppy because of her size. But I was in my office working yesterday, and I heard a little tiny thud in the living room, and it sounded like one of the animals hitting the hardwood, and I think she fell off the couch, and then later yesterday afternoon, while I was in my in the living room checking my personal email because I can't check them at work, I saw her trying to jump down, or she was sitting on the edge of the couch and then all of a sudden fell off the couch. It was just very weird. So I don't know if she lost her equilibrium or her balance, but she was fine. I mean, she's eating, drinking, you know, going out to potty, all of that, but I don't know what that was, and it kind of made me kind of sit up and notice, like, what is going on? So hopefully it's nothing serious, and maybe she just, you know, her equilibrium was off. You know, dogs can get all sorts of weird things like we can, so we'll see. I'm just going to keep a gentle eye on her. Oh, and I did order, let's see if I can pull this off without dropping the papers that are stuck in between it. I've shared this little box that I have, which I really, really love. For those of you who haven't seen it, I did a little review of it, or a little share. It's from the same company that makes the 3-ring or the 6-ring binders in A5 that are available on Amazon. I love the fact that I can stash my little stamps, planner stamps in here, and I have my pens. I don't know why I have a makeup brush in there, and some post-it notes, my cleaning schedule, I know it's so funny. Why would you need a cleaning schedule? I don't know, something goofy. And I received more stamps, and then the other day, the Sweet Stamp Shop had their March release, and they have a Plan Pet set, which I ordered, which I think has already shipped, so I can't wait to get that. And it has all these, it doesn't have a chicken on it, but I did figure out what to use for the egg thing. So I'm looking forward to getting that, and a couple of cute things. I have some veggie things, which is always funny because I think I was really meant to be a vegetarian. Now I'm rambling. See, Polly's not here to like rein me in, so I'm going to stop now, and I will check in with you guys later. Before I forget, I wanted to share this with you guys. My friend Ingrid, the one who I have the health challenge with, we just have become friends, steadfast friends over crafting and doggies. So they sadly lost their puppy. Oh my gosh. 7 months ago, and they got a new one. Her name is Cookie. And sadly, Cookie needs surgery, so Ingrid shared her GoFundMe page, so I'm sharing that with you guys as well if you want to stop by and check it out. If you can help, fabulous. If you can't help, no stress, no pressure. Just thought, I would share with you guys because, I'm a sucker for an adorable pet. I don't know if any of you do this. I went to pick up my cell phone to call my husband, and he was calling me at the same time. And we've done that many a time. So I got some happy mail. This is from Sweet Stamp Shop March release. And I ordered this, on the 17th. No, on Sunday. They had a sneak of the release, and I got it that same day. And it's here today, so super quick shipping. So this is Plan Pet. I'll give you a quick look. Pill, shots, toys, cheat, cage walk, cute little dog bone, flea, pet sitter, clip nail, store, pet store, groom, kitty, brush teeth, clean, food, snake, I want a chicken, tank, vet, boarding, adopt, appointment, pick up poo. I'm going to put that in the calendar for this weekend for Polly. Dog park, litter box, play, little RX box, a little fish. Because our front yard looks like poo haven. So these are the new veggies. Vegging out. Taco's gonna talk, haters gonna hate, veggies gonna veg. I also picked up, and this is an earlier release, let's give them something to talk about. Taco about. It's so cute. I got it for that one. And then this one, which is little turnip with sunglasses, so cute. Turnip, it's hip veggie. A little mic, what? Really cute. So I'll play around with those. Put them in my little stash of where I keep these. I kind of like the way they all fit into that little box. And maybe, well, I know I need to trim Mushka's nails today, so I'll use the clip nails for today, because I want to make sure stay on top of that. She has black nails, and it's hard to see the quick, which is the bloodline, and the longer you let the nails grow, the longer the quick grows, so it's kind of hard to do hers. And she does not like groomers. She gets very upset, so I have to do them myself. Sticks, lots and lots of sticks. Oh, and poops. And mirrors. Well, the ice melted, but it's really windy. And look at how much I have. I think I'm going to have to embed these in the ground when the weather gets nicer. They're eating the cooked eggshells that I threw in there for extra calcium, and I got 3 eggs. Alright girls, we'll see you later. 2 more eggs. Come on, you can do it!